friends, it's time for another episode of Your Questions Answered. We sometimes post on Facebook that we are taping videos, and we ask if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer. So here we go again. Mary Anderson Gibson, one of my BFFs and also our #1 club member. She signed up first for our club before it was even officially announced. Hi Mary, I love you. She asks, will you be making any vertical stamps? And she says, pretty please. Well, Mary, the funny thing is the day we're taping this, we also taped a video on vertical stamps called our Stand Up for Sentiments. And you know what? The funny thing is we had them in production long before you even posted that. Isn't that exciting? So, Mary, from me to you, that stamp set is dedicated to you. Yes, it's true. It is a stamp set that stands up. And then Teresa asks, she has a thing for shoes, purses, gloves, hats, and she wants to know if we are planning any stamps like that, maybe even umbrellas. Thanks. Well, we do have an umbrella in our Summer for Fun stamp set. Have you seen that one? But I like the idea for the shoes and purses and gloves and hats. So stay tuned. I can't say that it's actually in production now like Mary's was, but I can assure you I do listen to all of your requests. Sometimes people email me requests and I put them in a special folder, and whenever I need an idea or some inspiration, boom, I go to that folder. So I will add those to the folder. Thanks, Teresa. Linda asks, how do you come up with these great designs that I need? I know we were all thinking this with each new release. Well, honestly, Linda, you know what I do? I sit at this table and I stamp, and sometimes I'll say, darn it, I wish I had a stamp that blah, blah, blah. Or I wish I had a stamp that looked like this. And so what do? I go to my computer and I design it, or I sketch it out first. And so I honestly just create what I want, and I'm just blessed that some people like it also, so they buy it. That's honestly what I do. And so I always like to say that our stamps are designed by a stamper for stampers. A lot of times artists aren't rubber stampers, and so they don't exactly know how to design. Like, for example, the palm tree that just came out. I made it in 2 different stamps, because you don't want to stamp a palm tree all in brown ink, right? You want the trunk to be brown and the leaves to be green, so it's 2 different stamps. So I always try to think a little bit more like a stamper and less like an artist when I design. Linda Sanchez, my local buddy, says, where do you draw from for inspiration and creativity? Everywhere. I see inspiration everywhere. I always have my iPhone with me, so if I see a picture of colors that I like in a towel. One time I was taking pictures in Costco of a towel that was hanging up because I loved the color combination. Or, so it's on my phone. Or sometimes I'll see like a pretty flower and I'll take a picture of it. Sometimes, like, there was an ad for a cable company and it had a cute little critter on it. Now, of course, I don't copy those critters, but I use them for inspiration. So when I decide to make a critter that looks like that, I'll pull up like 20 different ones and say, oh, I like that nose, so I'm going to use that nose, or I'm going to use a nose that looks like this, but it's similar to that one. And I always try to, of course, make it my own, but I always try to draw inspiration from all different areas, so it's really fun.